Hello, welcome to another Dan's TV. Where are we? Well, we're back on this job. So let me show you quickly. It looks good on all the scaffolding down. It's been K-rendered. I didn't do the K-rendering. A bit too hard on the old shoulder, that for me. I'm getting a right lazy bastard in my old age. So we're on the final room. Let me show you this. So that are the boards we've just loaded in. If you remember, we did this room last. So we've done the two rooms upstairs and we've done this room down here. It's dried quite well. We've got a dab round there and patch all that in because there was a gas pipe and like a thing in the way. But that can be finished off. And we're going to do this room as well. So same crack in here, overboard this ceiling. SPR all the walls, dab the walls, sort this out, which is not too bad because it looks like I can board onto that, probably double board it, will probably get me out enough. Or maybe even board it and then the adhesive won't stick to wood, but it'll stick to plasterboard. So what you can do is board that strip and then you can dab it and stick a board on like you would dab it onto brickwork. That's the, oh you bastard. Me and Liam do this stupid Peter Kay thing where he tells a joke. Can't do it. He tells a joke where every Christmas you see a bloke running across Bolton New Road, Bolton Old Road. Huh? Charlie New Road, isn't it? With two chairs and fagging his gob, two chairs. I'll put a clip in.
I was driving to my mum's on Christmas Day. I saw a bloke crossing over Bury Road in Bolton. He had a fag in his mouth and two dining room chairs.
And we've got this thing with the benches that we keep trying to get each other when we're not looking. And it's become like a, I don't know, like a thing we do. As you do. Wait, oh, hey up. They sneaked in. They sneaked a brew in. But yeah, so the problem I've got, well, it's not a problem because it's very rarely I need a lot of boards. I can only get 14, is it? 12 or 14 in my van. But I've only bought 12. I've brought 12 boards, so I'm going to board the ceiling and dab as much as I can. And then we'll go and get what we need for tomorrow. We're going to finish the dabbing tomorrow and then we're going to start skimming and then Thursday finish skimming it. But I'm just going to do one video. I'm not going to do per day because that would just be silly. And you can see them joists. You can see the joists there. They only run, they're like from the bay, if you will. They actually run that way because without smashing a hole in, you don't really want to be smashing holes in if you can help it. But you can see the nail there? You can see the nails. So there's one there. And then if you look up there, you can see joists there. So you can mark them. I don't know what will be going on here. There'll be something going on there maybe. Maybe there's one across there. See it? You can't see it, but you can see where the nails have been screwed. The nails have been screwed where the nails have been knocked in, the tack nails. There's one there, you can see that. There's one, you can see all them nails across there. So you can kind of see where they are. So, I'm gonna mark all them first and then we're gonna board them. And I've got some screws here. Not seen these before. Seem to be an up and coming make. Don't know if they're any good. Shall we open them? Let's open them and have a little look. I went into Used Grey today on my way. Oh, the yellow. I usually buy Senko screws, but they had none. They only had 45s, and I thought, I know it's only 5mm, but in my head, I'd sooner have 50s. We didn't have any. We've got a few in the van, which would probably have done it, but it's worth having a box of 50s and different screws in your van for stock. So I'm going to give them a whirl. We'll let you know how they are. Oh, we'll let Liam, because he's the screw boy, we'll let Liam let you know how they are. If that makes sense. I've used these before. I think they were pretty good. I don't think I've used them before. I don't think I've seen them before.
I've definitely used. I don't know what screws they were, but they were yellow. Yellow
Right.
strips. I've definitely used some of the yellow strips.
They'll be DeWalt's.
No, DeWalt's are black, I think.
Alright. Well, anyway, I don't recall buying them before. I don't think I've used them before. Maybe we have, but I can't recall. So just contradict me for my video. Just keep contradicting me over my video. It doesn't matter.
No one's been listening properly.
No one's listening properly anyway. Right. Let's get some boarding done. I'll bring you back on in a bit. Right, as you can see, we've found all the noggins, all the joists, I should say. We've marked them all the way around the room. We've sussed out where they are. We can see them so we don't have to smash holes in. So the first thing I want to be doing now is finding out, A, if there's a full board anywhere, which I doubt there will be, and B, which is the biggest.
There'll be a full board for measuring inches. You know what I mean? About the 16-inch centres.
Yeah. See, so a full board's there, so that's misses. So the nearest one is 215. So then, $240's there, and the nearest one is 215.
Does 8 foot land?
Does 8 foot land? I doubt it.
Because
I know what you're saying, the old... No, 8 foot doesn't land.
because plywood's in actual
8 before foot in.
8 by 4, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's a little bit extra.
Right, I'll cut this and we'll put it up. You may as well turn it off for a bit. Right, that's the ceiling all boarded. All nice and bonny. What I did do as well, I boarded that and we boarded that. Not the straightest of jobs, but not a lot we can do about it. It's like upstairs, if you've been watching this series on this house, upstairs, basically, all the bay have started falling away. You can see there that it's sort of leaning. They put these straps on to hold the bay back. But both bay windows were like leaning forwards and trying to fall out. So what we're going to do now, we've SPR'd all the walls. We're going to let that dry proper. We've brought all the bonding in, so we're going to let that dry. We're going to get some more boards and some skimming, and then we'll come back tomorrow and we'll dab it and probably get some skimming on. That's it, all dot and dabbed. So what we decided to do, rather than have a mix, we decided just to get it all taped, so that in the morning we can come, start lashing on, throw a few beads on. By the time Liam's got his water ready, I'll have beaded up the first mix. So the first mix.
Tomorrow we're going to come, get the water ready, and go home.
And go home, yeah. We're not having a good run, we keep being lazy. So we're going for the ceiling and all that, all in that little, look at this bit of a detail in here, see. So we can get the ceiling and all that in one go, which is doable. Then I've got all this technical stuff around this bay window. Liam's got that, and then reveals. And I've got the other. So 2 gauges, we should get it done. There was no point having a gauge today and then having 2 easy gauges tomorrow. And if we don't get it done, we have got another day on it. We could come Tuesday after the bank holiday and do it. We'll just have to see what mood I'm in, because lately I just can't be bothered. I don't know what it is. I'm just lost the mojo a little bit. Oh, Liam, I'll tell you this. I might have shown you this upstairs. But Liam was just asking, am I taping that? I always tape that and then put my splay bead on. Stop edge angle bead, stop edge bead, skim stop bead, whichever you want to call them. They're all different, but it's the same bead. And I will show it you. That's the bead. A skim stop. So we'll get them on tomorrow and we'll see how far we get. Anyway, I'll do a bit more filming tomorrow. I've not done much today. I'll do some more tomorrow when I'm skimming. This is the 3rd day on the job and we're actually... Don't. Stop ruining it. Stop it. This is the 3rd day on this job and we are going to have to do a day's work, I think, Liam. We messed around on the first day, boarded the ceiling and then basically just went home. We went for some more boards, that was the excuse. Tomorrow, yesterday we got it all dabbed, and the excuse for not, or the payoff for not doing any skimming was that we'll tape everything up. Actually, there's a point. If you buy this pink scrim instead of the white, if this was white, it would be on the floor. The pink is extra sticky, and it's been on a day, and as you can see, it's not moved at all. And if you plasterers know that if you put the white on, they'd be off in the morning. I've got all the beads on today. It's now just after 10 o'clock, and we're going to have a 2-bagger. The plan is to get that ceiling and all that wall if we can. And then Liam's second gauge is that, and my second gauge is this. I'm going to try and get some head. I've got my old camera with my head strap. And I'm going to try and get some head footage because it's a lot lighter, that camera, and like you're next like that with this big camera, but we'll try that one.
You'd be no F1, would you?
Liam's got his merch on.
Hey,
finally got his merch on. Woo! Lovely. These are the work t-shirts I've finally landed on a design. Me on the back and the logo on me on the front. I think that's the best one. If you look at mine, there's the badges missing, so I just went for the back. So when you're plastering, you can see the logo. But I decided to put a logo there. So that's finalised. Get in the comments. You click on my channel. There's a blue link that goes to T-Mill, and all the stuff's there. You can go buy a t-shirt if you want. There's t-shirts, there's mugs, there's hoodies, there's caps, I've gone crazy, just keep designing shit. It literally is shit. No, but there's all sorts of different colours as well, some cool colours. There's the Wet Edge Master, which a subscriber designed. Or if you can think, get in the comments, if you can think of a logo like Bushak, or
that'd be a slogan, not a logo.
Or anything that I say, or that don't have lash it on.
So basically, what you're saying is you've not got enough shit up for sale. If there's any more tat that anyone wants to fucking advise him on, just advise. Put a comment in and we'll put more tat on the website.
A subscriber said Wet Edge Master, so I made him a t-shirt.
He didn't buy it.
He did buy it. He went on and bought it. I can't remember his name, but he did. Thank you very much. He did. And then, what else is the other guy? Sean from MUTV, I think he bought one. He's not from MUTV, it's Sean MUFC, his logo.
He got make any money.
They do make me about £1.
Quid a t-shirt.
I'm not bothered, I'm not into making money. I want to make t-shirts that you can go, I'll put this on. Cool, Dam's TV.
All these,
I've sold about 5 or 6 items at the minute, I think. Oh no, Aunt the Tongs had 3 or 4.
So basically what you're saying is...
Aunt the Tongs and a cup.
You've had all this effort and it's got you like a pint.
Not about the money. I don't want to be a millionaire.
Do you do?
Well, I do, but I'm not bothered if it. I just want to make nice stuff. Good quality t-shirts people want to wear. Tell me what you want to see. I can make the badge small.
That's where you're going wrong, making stuff that people want to wear. I have an idea for a t-shirt, just go with it then.
Oh no.
No, actually, it's actually a fucking good idea, this.
It better not be a swear word. Is it Liam swears a lot on it?
Right, you'll do
that. You blurred out.
You'll do that hand, like, ooh, like well, I tell you, right? Dam's TV, but style like as a footy top, like a football t-shirt. You're like a Man U top, but like a Dam's TV sponsored kind of thing, like Dam's TV like FC, like a spoof football t-shirt. So on back where the name is Dam's. Like that, or Dam's TV, number 1 on back, obviously, and then like your badge. You what?
I'm not a goalkeeper.
Well, like number. Oh no, I can't. I've got to cut that bit.
Can't put that in. But actually, I am a striker. I was a striker up front.
Oh, I thought you meant when you were. Did you paper round?
That was number 9. Yeah, I might put number 9 on it, like Cristiano, number 7. CR7. Dam's TV 9. Right, so that's the first gauge finished off. Managed to get all that on. Liam managed to pick some bits up there. So I'm hopefully going to go for this wall, which is a lot of bits, and then the rest of the bits, and Liam's got 2 walls and a set of reveals. It's going to have to be up to the nuts, mate. Right, we actually managed to get it all on. I didn't think we would. I managed to get them on in there. Reveals on, Liam got the reveals on, he's got his walls on, I've got all in there on. And I've got all round that. Flipping was a nightmare. My knees are flipping killing me. Because I'm on my knees all round there. I'm on my knees in there, and then I'm on my knees in there. No wonder I'm knackered. As you can see, I'm running around like a blue ass fly. Anyway, we have managed to get it on and flatten it a couple of times, so it just wants another one now. She's just making us a brew and getting us some water, refresh ourselves. And Liam's been chasing his tail. Right, I'll bring it back on when we're all cleaned up and done. Right, that's the job all done. That was a hard day. I am absolutely cream crackered. I tell you something, there's a cider going down my neck tonight, lads. What do you reckon? Look at the weather. It's red hot. It's about 3:30. We've got a little job to go to on the way home, but we're not doing any work, we're just having a mooch. One of the jobs coming up, an extension, we're just having a mooch to it on the way home. Getting some free firewood, you know, the joist ends for the log burner. Lovely. So don't forget, if you've liked the video, like and subscribe, get in the comments, let me know what you think, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next job.